everybody, we're making red beans and rice here at the Young's house, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your red beans and rice super delicious. Here's what you're going to need. Of course, you're going to need some rice, whatever kind of rice you love to use. That's what you're going to use. You're going to need some kidney beans. You could even get some red beans if you want. There is a difference. I like to use the light red kidney beans, and I have 4 cans, and I believe this is a 15-ounce can. Okay, you're gonna need some tomato sauce. Any kind of tomato sauce you love to use will be just fine. Okay, and let's talk about the size of this can. This is a 29-ounce. This is a 15-ounce of chopped tomatoes. You can use the diced tomatoes. They are a bit smaller. Okay, we're gonna use some vegetables. I will be using a fresh clove of garlic. We're going to use a beautiful bell pepper, a nice sweet Vidalia onion, and your favorite smoked sausage. I'm going to use both of these. Now, if you don't want to use smoked sausage, you can always use bacon. Typically, when I make this recipe, I use bacon, but today I wanted to bump it up and put some sausage in it. You could even use sausage and bacon. And no worries for the people that don't eat pork, because you can always use a turkey bacon or a turkey sausage. You're going to need some spices to make this whole dish come together and taste amazing. And I have salt and pepper, garlic and onion powder, Italian seasoning if you love it, and I got a little bit of oil in my pan. We're going to serve this recipe with some cornbread, so you'll see me make some cornbread. Let's make delicious red beans and rice. This is so easy to make. I hope y'all are having a great day today, and if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here recipe. This is holiday worthy. A big pot of red beans and rice is definitely holiday worthy. And I feel like there's so many people nowadays in this Christmas season, they're just not doing the traditional Christmas, you know, where everybody's making the prime rib roast, you know, and mashed potatoes and all of the side dishes. I think people are doing different things this year. This is definitely holiday worthy. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, let's get started taking our bacon or your sausage, or your bacon and sausage. We wanna get it nice and chopped up and fried. Go ahead and take our smoked sausage, and we're gonna break it down. You can slice it into like circle medallions like this, but I wanna make mine chopped up. So I've cut the smoked sausage just like this, and then we're gonna do a number like this. Just like this, and we're gonna use both of them. We want a ton of meat in our recipe. You want for every bite that you and your family take to have a piece of meat in it. Let's go ahead and get our sausage that we've cut up right into the pan. And if you're that person that wants to use some bacon, you're gonna do the exact same thing. You're gonna chop it up, give it a nice fry, and when it's nice golden brown and crispy, you know you're moving in the right direction, okay? So now we're gonna take some of these beautiful vegetables and get started chopping them up, okay? I'm gonna use this whole green bell pepper, a nice sweet Vidalia onion, and guess what I'm gonna do? Right when I see the meat beginning to char up and get some great color, that's when I'm gonna put my bell peppers and onions in the pan. Our sausage is starting to smell absolutely amazing. I'm not using that whole onion. That onion was a bit big, so we cut it in half. And now I'm going to try my best to make the onions around about the same size as we cut the bell peppers. Bell peppers and onions are nice and chopped down. Like I said, we are not going to put the peppers and onions in until we get a nice char onto this gorgeous meat here. So now I have some fresh garlic. Anytime you're making a Gina Young recipe, use fresh garlic, not the kind that comes packed in the oil or the water. So I like to take the side of my knife, and I'm going to give that fresh garlic a nice whack. And really what that does, look how easy the skin comes off. Otherwise, you're going to be peeling for days trying to get that skin off, okay? So we're going to break this down. And putting fresh garlic into your red beans and rice really makes a difference in the flavor. It makes it delicious. Definitely the perfect time. Go ahead and get started on your rice. Whatever kind of rice you want to serve this with would be just fine. And if you're that person that doesn't eat rice, go ahead and serve it up with some couscous. We're going to go ahead and take our garlic, our onions, and bell peppers right into the pan with the smoked sausage that has a nice, beautiful golden brown color onto it. Let's give our vegetables and our meat a nice stir. And once you begin to see that the peppers have begun to soften up and the onions are clear in color, which is translucent, that's when we can begin to add our beans. And we're gonna do something special with these beans, because when I make this, a lot of people throw away the little brine that's in here. I use that brine. That brine is so delicious. And when you're making red beans and rice, it makes the recipe, right? So do not drain it. I want that liquid from the can. Okay, I'm using 4 cans. And really, depending on how many people you're making for, that's going to depend on how many cans of beans you're going to need, right? Just the itty bitty teeny mistake. I meant to tell you, but it's okay. Use 2 of the brines and drain 2 of the cans. Okay, so we're going to do just that right now. I'm draining 2 and I'm keeping the brine of 2. Our peppers and onions have begun to soften. The onions are clear, and that's what we're looking for. 2 drained cans of light kidney beans. Okay, 2 cans to still have the brine of the kidney beans. I know I'm making a big batch because we like to have these for leftovers. Let's go ahead and mix everything in, that garlic, the bell peppers, the onions, and these beautiful beans. Let's let this cook for 5 minutes. Put your diced or chopped tomatoes with this little bit of liquid that's in your 15-ounce can right in with your beans. I know, it's so interesting. It comes together so quickly. You'll love this recipe. Your family's going to be begging for more. This is a large can of tomato sauce, 29 ounces. You see, I really didn't use all of it, but I used just about all of it, okay? We're going to give this a nice stir. I could have used a bigger pan, but we'll be okay, right? We're going to let everything come together, and then we're going to come back and season it. I switched pans. I didn't want it to overflow. And so now here's what it's looking like. Let me see. Can you guys see that? It's gorgeous, right? Perfect consistency that we're looking for, because you don't want this to be watery. It's supposed to be just a little bit thick, right? And that's what the tomato sauce does for you. So in replace of my salt today, I'm using chicken bouillon powder. If you don't want to use it or you don't have it, just use salt, okay? I'm going in with my flavor. We're going to put some flavor in here. Don't be afraid to season. I'm going right in with onion and garlic powder. Looks like a lot. It is a lot. Italian seasoning, just like so. If you like it. If you don't like it, you can always leave Italian seasoning out. We're going to put some black pepper in there. And then we're going to put garlic powder. This was onion, and this is the garlic powder. All right, let's give it a nice whoosh around, and we're going to put some sugar in here. Listen to me. When I say there's sugar, a lot of people say, oh no, put some in there. You want to cut the acidity of the tomato. It's never enough to make it sugary, trust me. Go ahead and get that little bit of sugar in. Look at this. That's it. Perfect. I want you all to see this. I want you to see the consistency. And from here, you just let it simmer. The beans will get soft, and this is what you're looking for. Make up some cornbread. I'm telling you one thing. You know I know how to make homemade cornbread. And if you want to make it homemade, you can. Jiffy has never let me down. I love Jiffy cornbread. Are you kidding me? All right, so I'm going to make 2 of these. Okay, and I don't measure it. You can look at the measurements on the back of the box if you would like to. Of course you can. Okay, let me get this little bit of mess up. And then I'm going to go ahead and crack my eggs. Beautiful. Instead of using milk today, I'm going to use some heavy cream. A little tiny bit of sugar for me. Not too much, but just enough. Right? And I'm going to throw in some shredded cheese. Really, when you're making a cornbread, throw in whatever you want. It just makes it delicious. All right, gorgeous. I'm going to put my cream in. Oh, yeah. We're going to give this a nice whisk. Get it into our pan, 350 degrees. Go ahead and get our cornbread right into our oiled pan, into the oven until this is golden brown, gorgeous, nice and fluffy. Oh, I can't wait. Our rice is perfectly cooked, and I've drained it. We're going to go ahead and cut these open, put them right into just this bowl here that I like to serve my rice out of. You can put some parsley in it to make it nice and beautiful. And I'm going to put like a tablespoon and a half of some sweet cream butter in. Hear the timer in the background. I'm timing my cornbread so I don't burn it. There has been so many times that I forget about the cornbread and burnt that thing. So I got a timer going here. I'm going to go ahead and put my butter in, if we can get it into the bowl. And then we're going to put some parsley just to make that rice Nice and gorgeous. Look at this. Who's excited? Is your stomach rumbling? Is your mouth watering? If so, I don't blame you. Red beans and rice is perfect for any day of the week. It doesn't have to be a special occasion to make red beans and rice. It comes together so quickly, so fast, and everyone you make it for, they're going to love it. Our cornbread is nice, beautiful, golden brown. I'm going to take a stick of butter and watch what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to make this cornbread happy. We're going to slather it with butter. Go ahead and cut our cornbread. I like to pre-cut it, and that way when my family's ready to eat, they just really have to take it out the pan. It'll already be nice and sliced up for them. So let's do that. This smells so, my whole house smells amazing right now. Are you kidding me? Let me know in the comment section below. Is red beans and rice something that you've tried before? Do you love it like we love it? Have you ever made it? And I'd also like to know, how do you make yours? A lot of people, when they see my recipe, they're like, that's so interesting, right? Because there's people that makes their red beans and rice without using tomato sauce. So they find my recipe to be super interesting, but this is how I've always made it. Wait, stay tuned, because you're getting ready to see me plate it up and you're gonna get that first bite. Listen to me. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on? Tell your family and friends, tell the world what Gina's doing in this kitchen on a daily basis. And Father, we thank you on today for your hedge of protection this meal, your love and your mercy. Amen. There's a couple different ways that you can plate this up, but let me show you what I like to do. So you can put this in a bowl. I'm not going to put it in a bowl because when you're recording a video, sometimes it's hard for people to see your actual recipe, okay? So we'll just put it on this plate, okay? So here is the lovely beans. Oh my goodness. And then, there we go. I'm going to turn around and take some of my rice, and I have it just in a ramekin or a measuring cup like this. And now we're going to take some of this gorgeous sauce and just drizzle it. Are you kidding me? This is how you plate it up. Let's taste. I know you're excited. I'm about to give you that first bite. Oh my goodness, my family right now, they are waiting with anticipation. Come on in, I'm going to give you that first bite. I'm going in. It's hot, but I know you want to see me taste it. A little bit of cornbread. This is what you want. Make you some Gina Young style.